weren't dressed to participate. They were here for one reason and one reason only. One blonde-haired, blue-eyed reason, dressed in a sweat-soaked wife-beater and loose jogging pants. Midas paused in leading a group of rail-thin girls with lank hair and haunted eyes through a kata when he spotted the pint-sized bouncer en route. "Midas," she said, her voice loud enough to carry. "Your girlfriend is here." An invisible hand pressed a cosmic mute button, and the chatter in the gym died a swift death. Nostrils flaring, Midas whipped his head toward the doorway where I stood. And he smiled. Like I was the only person in the world. Like the dozens of onlookers no longer existed for him. Like I had made his whole night by showing up out of the blue. A tremor in my knees warned me I was in over my head with him and sinking fast, but I held my ground. "Wait." The girl scrunched up her nose. "She's really your girlfriend?" The kid looked me up and down, a frank assessment of the results from running 5 miles after I woke at dusk. Sweaty blonde hair curled beneath a discount Atlanta Braves ball cap. Stains darkened the underarms of a thrift store tank top. Bleach splotched my ripped leggings. Mismatched socks peeked out above the ratty heels of unbranded sneakers with holes in both toes. A rusty safety pin kept the left strap on my sports bra from unraveling. And the pièce de résistance, a pimple dead center in my forehead, large enough to be my third eye. This level of sexy couldn't be taught. Either you were born with it or you died trying. Dozens of gazes fell on me, assessing and dismissing me as a potential rival, as the women waited for him to blow me off and get back to teaching. "You forgot your phone." I held it up, pinched between 2 fingers. Figured you might want it back. With the debt we owed Natisha hanging over us, our phones were our lifelines. Ford was worth the astronomical debt we incurred with the vicious old fae, but I dreaded paying up. 7 hearts, still beating. Goddess. "Excuse me," Midas told the girls, then appointed one to continue the exercise. He raked his long fingers through his damp and wavy hair, then loped over to me. "You didn't have to bring it all the way down here." "I was in the neighborhood." I bit the inside of my cheek. Like 2/3 of the women in that gym. That dangerous smile of his turned predatory. "Jealous?" "You're the one with a raging crush on me." I rolled a shoulder. "I keep you around because it's cute." The flash of his teeth set my stomach quivering as he leaned in. "You think I'm cute?" "I didn't say you." I pricked his princely ego. "Your crush." I watched him deflate. "That's what's cute." A low growl rumbled through his chest, but the pint-sized bouncer jostled him aside for a better view. "She's really your girlfriend?" Eyes narrowed, she squinted between us. "Like, for real?" "Hadley Whitaker, this is Danny." He squeezed her narrow shoulder, a quick flex of his fingers, but neither looked wholly comfortable with it. "She helps us keep out the riffraff." He didn't hesitate as he locked gazes with me. "Danny Friedman, this is Hadley, my girlfriend." The title from his lips pooled cold sweat in the small of my back. The coldest. Downright Arctic. Antarctic. Midas Kinase was my boyfriend. Hecate be merciful. "Hadley Whitaker." Danny's mouth fell open. "The Hadley Whitaker?" She clung to Midas's arms, her nails leaving crescents in his skin. "The next potentate of Atlanta, Hadley Whitaker?" The clear view of her tonsils freaked me out a little. "That's what it says on my underwear." Midas wiped a hand down his face, but he wasn't quick enough to erase the beginnings of a smile. "I'm your biggest fan," Danny gushed, the tough shell around her cracking to